Lots of O's and R's, but he's going to get away with it.
请观众保持安静了。
Well, he's looking at the black, so would suggest that he hasn't got away with it.
One.
Played for 2 reds, just in case the black covers the red.
Eight. Nine.
Well, Ronnie O'Sullivan beat Mark Joyce the last time they played, which is a long time ago. Beat him 4-0, but he knows how good he is now. You can't shake him. A little short there for both reds.
16. Seventeen.
Just the wrong side of the blue, going away from the reds. And that's why he's looking at the pink. Yeah, good pot, good cannon. And out comes the marker.
It comes down ultimately to belief and confidence in yourself. Mark Joyce is a pretty tough character. And he stood up to this well so far today. Never been behind. Responded each time O'Sullivan's won a frame.
Yes, that's the thing, isn't it? He's responded, hasn't folded. Hasn't become overly impressed with Ronnie O'Sullivan in his breaks. Intimidated. Lots of cue power there and reverse side to finish nicely on the blue. And that was a good shot he played there. With all that reverse side, he guaranteed being on a colour. Could decide to go into them again. Now is he on this red to the left corner? He deserves to be on one, and it looks like he is.
29.
And look at the balls now. He could just see enough of it.
Well, this now is about 2 things. Firstly, composure, and secondly, just keeping control of that cue ball. And of course, they go hand in hand. Because it's a great chance, this.
37. $38.
It is a great era for the game, all the ranking events we've got now, all the tournaments. But as I said earlier, if you do get on a losing run, it can be hard to get off it. And Joyce has only earned just over £22,000 throughout the whole season before coming to China. A lot of expenses to be paid and travelling, hotels and so on. So it's not been a great campaign for him, but this would turn things round, albeit late in the day.
44.
If he could come through this match today, what a boost that'd give him.
Yeah, totally agree. Beating Ronnie O'Sullivan would really enforce his belief in himself.
45.
And it's not that O'Sullivan has played badly. Left that one short. They have to take the red to the middle.
52. $53.
And recovered it nicely. He knows he's in a little bit of trouble.
Okay. 58.
Just pausing to have the cue ball cleaned by the referee, Zheng Wei Li. Because, of course, a couple of frames back, he did break down on 66. That was frame 5. And could have lost that frame, although O'Sullivan eventually missed the last red.
$59.
Red in the colour then, for 4-3.
What a great match this has been. Just got to stay focused for another red in the colour. You could make absolutely sure of this by playing up for the blue.
66.
Well, preferred to leave himself on the black. Nothing wrong with that if it goes in. And in it goes.
Well, he did the two things I mentioned. He kept his composure, he kept
73.
ideal position. Just make absolutely sure with this red. So for the fourth time,
74.
Mark Joyce is going to be one frame in front, and of course this time he's going to be one frame from victory.
Well, the way he's played, David, you wouldn't think now he was number 51 in the world.
81.
He's played top 16 snooker.
82.
So Sullivan has just had to sit this out. Did have a
88.
chance right at the start of the frame.
$89.
Thing is, though, it doesn't matter what you've won and how successful you've been, you can't stop your opponent playing well when you sat down. Can't control what they're going to do.
95.
Yeah, it's the only game I know of where that rule applies. It's like you're no longer part of the game. Once you've taken your shot,
26.
you may as well be part of the audience.
Well, O'Sullivan has been watching on here as Mark Joyce is about to make a century. And that's a fine break. He was never in trouble. Just controlled things really well.
102. Three.
Well, again, Zhang An's 140 not under threat here, but even so, what a morale-boosting contribution this has been for Joyce.
$110. $112.
So Sullivan, if he's going to set up that meeting with Ding tomorrow, it's got to win the last 2 frames.
150.
He can't afford to give Mark Joyce a chance because he's proved that he's playing well, cueing well, thinking well, and got the bottle.
119. $124.
Very impressive, this. Answering O'Sullivan's century. Total clearance with one of his own.
130.
Immaculate break. Mark Joyce raises the stakes with a 137 total clearance, and for the 4th time, he's 1 frame in front. But that was seriously impressive. And O'Sullivan, as I say, will need to win the last 2 frames if he's to reach the last 16 of the China Open.
Lots of O's and R's, but he's going to get away with it.
请观众保持安静了。
Well, he's looking at the black, so would suggest that he hasn't got away with it.
One.
Played for 2 reds, just in case. The black covers the red.
Eight. Nine.
Well, Ronnie O'Sullivan beat Mark Joyce the last time they played, which is a long time ago. Beat him 4-0, but he knows how good he is now. You can't shake him. A little short there for both reds.
16. $17.
Just the wrong side of the blue, going away from the reds. And And that's why he's looking at the pink. Yeah, good pot, good cannon. And out comes the marker.
It comes down ultimately to belief and confidence in yourself. Mark Joyce is a pretty tough character. And he stood up to this well so far today. Never been behind. Responded each time O'Sullivan's won a frame.
Yes, that's the thing, isn't it? He's responded. Hasn't folded. Hasn't become overly impressed with